Okay, so we are going to be solving that mysterious bug that we were talking about in, oh my gosh, I forgot what video it was. I think number 6, where we have, I think I'm running it. We have a bit of a glitch when we're trying to spin 360. And the secret is going to be this Boolean variable, skip frame. It's going to control our code that is the mouse code that measures like how big the angle is that we're going to change the head left right thing. So we're going to make a Boolean variable called skip frame, and in setup I've just set it to false. That's sort of like almost always it will be false. In other words, we're not skipping any frame. So it's called skip frame. So if it's false, that means we don't skip a frame. And we will update the mouse if skip frame is false. So that code is in control camera. And check it out. Here we go. Right here is the miracle code that fixes this. There's actually one other place as well. So basically, you know that code where we're kind of taking the difference of mouse x and p mouse x, or timesing it by like 1/100th? Do you know where that is in your code? So we're just wrapping that in an if statement, and we're only doing it if skip frame is false. So in other words, we can turn that code off by setting skip frame to true. So almost always it's going to do this, and that's good because that's what actually makes the head rotate, right, as we're moving the mouse. So we just want to turn it off when we go to teleport the mouse from one side of the screen to the other, because this math here, when we teleport the mouse, it's going to come up with a big number, and that's when we see that jump. That's that glitch we've been calling it. So when that happens, you know, when we teleport the mouse, we just turn skip frame on. We set it to true, and for one frame, it'll just won't do this code. So that's the if statement here. I'm going to wrap that 2 lines. Everyone's got that 2 lines if you've done that video. You're going to wrap it in that if statement. And then the last thing is my code for teleporting the mouse is just a little bit different. We still have the robot.mouseMove, but now I'm also going to set skip frame to true. And that goes for if I'm teleporting like either direction. So I just added in skip frame equals true for both. I did have to add in the braces. So before I didn't have any braces because it was just 1 line of code. So you'll have to add in the braces to have 2 lines of code in your if statement body. So I just set skip frame to true. And then I have a final else that says basically if I don't teleport, then I set skip frame back to false again. So if I teleport to the right, I do this, including setting skip frame to true. If I teleport to the left, I do this, including setting skip frame to true. And if I don't teleport, I set skip frame to false. So basically that means I just only do that skip frame for 1 frame. And that's it. That's the whole story. That's the end of it. And that's all you got to do to fix that problem. Then you can see, I was trying to run it earlier. I don't know why it didn't work, but you can see it works quite nicely. I think it works best when you run it in presentation mode, by the way. But I'll go to the edge, and like you don't see any like discernible like jump or skip or anything. Like it looks nice. We're still gonna figure out one day. Yeah, you got it there. Yeah, one day I'll figure out the Minecraft movement, the true Minecraft movement, where it's just the mouse is sort of centered, and as you scroll, like it moves within 1 frame as far as it can, and then it measures the distance, and then it snaps it back. That's like the true way Minecraft does it. And I just haven't figured it out. I bet it's probably not that hard, and I was probably overthinking it. But that's one day for me. That's exciting. But I think this works pretty well, especially since we turn cursor off anyways, right? Like if I go to, I don't know where I have it, my setup. Yeah, no cursor. Like once you put on no cursor. Maybe. We'll talk more about it. But you can see, like, when the cursor's gone, like, it just feels correct. Like, you don't really notice your mouse doing anything. And it has the added benefit of, like, you ever Alt-Tab out of Minecraft and your mouse was still stuck in the center or whatever? Yeah, you don't get that problem. So there it is. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the whole robot class in general. I can just think of so many funny things to do with the robot class. For, like, teleporting the mouse or, like, controlling the mouse or, you know, I just want to make a whole, like, click farm, like, I don't know, a thing that just automatically clicks. Remember those clicker games back in the day, like cow clickers, and when I always talk about cookie clicker, you could just make a program that clicks the cookie for you. You could get such a high score on that game. Just have like a computer dedicated to clicking, and you just have like a Java program that clicks as fast as the computer will allow you to. Man, oh man, what a project. Anyways, I'm still recording, so I should probably shut that down. Thanks so much. If you're watching at home, take care, everybody.